And welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure! Last time we actually finished the game. So this time I'm going to go over some things I didn't actually talk about at all in the playthrough. First of all, you can actually replay all acts. It is clunky as heck though, because what you have to do is you have to select each character individually and then just kind of scroll through everything. So it's not an ideal setup, but hey, you can replay stages, you can get emblems like I've talked about in the main Let's Play. That's about it. What's Trial? Oh, okay. Subgame is... yeah, Trial's where you replay, but subgame is all the little mini-games. So you got Sky Chases, you have the just snowboarding of Ice Cap, but you don't get an emblem for it. You got Sand Hill, Twinkle Circuit, and a Boss Rush, but you also don't get an emblem for that either, so I'm not sure how worth it will be. I'm actually legitimately curious what happens if you select Amy. Because... select a game. Holy cow, there's a boss rush for Amy, and she only has one boss fight. That is a thing. Yeah, so you can actually get emblems for Hedgehog Hammer through the subgame menu. Twinkle Circuit, you can get 2 emblems. I think one you have to be a certain time, 2 the second, there's like a shorter time that you have to beat. Preparation. I don't know what minigames Gamma actually has, other than Twinkle Circuit. Select a game. Okay, I answered my own question. Select your his boss rush actually would take a while because he's got quite a few. Same with Sonic, mainly. Mostly, I remember playing boss rush one time and it was mostly just Chaos War. Because the time I tried it, I do remember he stalled, like, massively. Something exclusive to the DS version is Mission Mode. This is where we'll be spending the bulk of today's video. So, in Mission Mode, you can replay stages, and you can do special missions. Let's open this thing up here. Mission list, you got 60 missions, some of which are incredibly brutal, so I've actually never done it myself. But actually, before I close this menu, I should point out, so blue is Sonic, yellow is Tails, red is Knuckles, pink is Amy, so sort of purpley colors Big, and gray is Gamma. So you have missions for all characters. Oh boy. And they range from cool things to really obnoxiously difficult things. So let's pick up this little card. This is a mission. During the morning traffic, use the fountain to get the balloon. So this is basically saying, for example, go to Speed Highway. Actually, I need to play a stage anyway, so this actually works out. I actually need to play a stage. So we're gonna replace Speed Highway, but it's gonna go pretty fast. You cannot get emblems in Mission Mode, to my knowledge, which is one of the sucky parts about Mission Mode. You can't kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So as we're going through, some of the missions are actually exclusively on the field. Like there's one where you have to get 100 rings and then tag a sign by the pool of the hotel. And it's actually a sign promoting Sonic X, because this game came out around the same time Sonic X was airing on some network. I don't know which one it would be in 2004. Fun fact about Sonic X, it started on, what was it? Fox Kids or something, and then moved to the Kids WB. So I did not see much of the middle, but I did watch a lot of the end arcs on YouTube. And, yeah, so there's a lot of promotion for like Sonic X. I think there were some references to other Sega games, like Knights as well, but I'm a little bit fuzzy on those. I have never actually put much time into the mission mode, just because it didn't really seem worthwhile to me back in the day, and it's actually even less worthwhile in this version. So the way mission mode worked on the GameCube, to my knowledge, was after you clear certain amount of missions, you actually unlock Game Gear games. The second Game Gear was a battery hog, I guess you could say. But it was Sega's first attempt at competing with Nintendo's Game Boy, and guess who won? The Game Gear, again, was heavily criticized. I think I needed like 6 AA's, so the Game Gear was extremely not profitable. It also received a lot of ports of the Sega Master System, which was, I think, their 8-bit console, like what Alex Kidd would be on. But you have a wide selection. You have Sonic 1 and 2, the Game Gear versions, which are a little bit iffy. You have Sonic Chaos, Triple Trouble, Drift 1, Drift 2, Blast, Labyrinth, yuck, and a few others that I'm not remembering. I think the Game Gear version of Spinball, I want to say, is also one. So yeah, not the best lineup. And people also are like, wait, why Game Gear? Why not Master System, aka actually okay versions? I never had a Game Gear growing up. I only had a Game Boy Color as my earliest system, so I didn't even go through the like black and white stuff that a lot of people went through. Early console woes. So here we are, I think. It is this level, right? Yes, it is this level. So, we have something new here. And why the frick did it launch me all the way up there? I've actually never seen it launch me that high before. Maybe... I don't... Okay, there we go. This actually raises the incredibly good question of how the frick do we actually get that? Because we can't homing attack mid-launch, which is my first instinct, but okay, that works. Voila, mission clear, number 28. Now we can clear the stage. So one good strat actually is to collect as many mission cards as you can find. And there are guides on the internet. And then just clear all of them out per stage and per character. I think that'd probably be the best way to go about this. Because that's a lot of missions, all 60 of them. But like, I think child me just was turned off by how not good the Game Gear games were, so I didn't really invest much time in it.
For the Mystic Ruins will be
And to my knowledge, I tried looking this up and I couldn't really get conclusive results, but it looks like the Game Gear games were actually taken out of the 360 port though. So yeah, no Game Gear, to my knowledge. Can't take a shower like this, do something. So this is pointing to Casinopolis, as an example. This one's easy, so I'll just take care of this really quickly. Not all of them are in stages, and I'm hoping to find one that isn't in a stage. I never showed the nice pinball table either. Might as well do that while we're here. So one thing that's different now is there are enemies. So to clear this mission, you just have to defeat all the enemies. Not too difficult, but some are really difficult. There's one that I never managed to do, where you have to actually collect flags while running through the sequence with the boulder in Lost World. And the reason that's difficult is because the camera is facing Sonic. It's like, you know, you're running towards the camera, which is actually really, it makes it really impossible because you have to guess where the flags are. It's like the silver medals and White Acropolis all over again. Again, just because I didn't show off, here's the Knights pinball table. There's actually a secret zone in the level where you actually fly by knights, and I think it's also based on the first level of the game. It's kind of a card thing where you want to get matching cards. So I never really use either pinball table because it's just so much more efficient to go through the sewers. Well, that's enough of that. Now, where is the one I'm thinking of? I want to say it's at the burger shop, but I'm not confident. Also, I think all missions are actually character specific. I don't think there are any that can be done just by anybody. To my knowledge. I may be wrong. Is it over here or is it at the burger shop? It is here. Collect 100 rings to go to the Sonic billboard by the pool. So yes, shameless plug. I'm surprised to leave this in the 360 port, because like, yeah, Sonic X is totally a relevant thing in 2011. Also, I would show off the Tails and Emerald Coast glitch, but I actually don't remember how to do that, so... you have to clip out of bounds somewhere, like I think it's like through one of these doorways. For some reason, you can clip through Tails and fly basically around, because there's normally a barrier right there. So you can fly around it and play part of Emerald Coast as Tails. That's one of my favorite little glitches, but I do not remember how to show it off. And again, fun fact, I think it's easier on GameCube. I'm pretty sure it's easier on GameCube, because I could do it on GameCube, no problem. Lastly, to end off this video, we are showing off at last the Chao Garden. By the way, for the billboard one, what you do is you just go to the Casinopolis rings, or any sort of ring switch, and just do that. So I've already kind of done some things in the Chao Garden, not a whole lot. Basically, Chao work a lot worse than Sonic Adventure 2. You can collect animals to give Chao boosted stats. So instead of Chaos Drives, you have these. I was trying to raise up Chao on another file to try to get the race emblems, but I kind of bailed on it. That's why there's so many Chao fruits in here. These boost all stats. Yes, every Chao has all the same stats. There's the 3 Chao Gardens at Mystic Ruins and Egg Carrier. And there's this thing, which you may think, wow, it kind of looks like a Game Boy. Well, actually, you would say that in the original, because they actually took out this feature, obviously. I think the Dreamcast version had the ability to take the VMU, or Virtual Memory Unit, and do things with it separately to raise Chao, but the Game Boy actually was used for the GameCube version. If you had Sonic Advance 2, or Sonic Advance 2, I don't think 3 worked. If you had the first 2 Sonic Advance games, you could transfer Chao to those games, I think. And then you can like do little mini games to raise them up. And get rare items, I think. I'm also not sure, actually, if Battle was one of the 3 games that had this feature, but I think it might just be Sonic Advance 1 and 2. Clearly, I have no clue what I'm doing when it comes to Chao raising, because I've never really put much time into it. But the reason people hate this is if you want to actually 100% the game, you need to do Chao races, which is a complete pain in the butt, because you actually need to raise the Chao. It can take hours. So yeah, that's why I've never 100% this game, because the Chao raising is just too much. And this is before they added in like the, whatchamacallit, the Chao Karate Adventure 2. It's just racing, but that's still a lot of stats to raise. I've heard recommendations that you want your Chao's overall stats to be like between like 1500 and 1000, which that's a lot. Plus, because there are no Chaos Drives, Chaos Drives, and you can only give them animals. Some animals will lower some stats at the expense of boosting other stats a lot. So it's a lot more work trying to raise Chao in this game compared to Adventure 1. No, Adventure 2. Because in Adventure 2, it's easier to target specific stats. Long story short. And that's all I want to show the Chao Garden. I'm trying to think of anything else I could show, and I'm drawing a blank. I didn't actually plan. I'm kind of winging it, basically. I mean, I could show field emblems, but I think I already pointed out where all the field emblems are, even if I didn't collect them. Also, there are special Chao, fun fact. Over here, you can find a rock. If you come into this shop here... Okay, so this is to the pinball in Casinopolis. My aim with pinball is terrible, so if you try to steal the egg, the barrier goes up, so you actually have to do this to get the golden Chao. The silver Chao is found in Mystic Ruins. I think all you have to do is like push a particular indent in, and then you... Oh, okay, that's an easy mission. You have to push in like a part of the wall, and then the egg will drop, and then it will like float to shore. I think there's also a black Chao, which is also the third rare one, and that's found in the egg carrier, I think in the cells. I can do this one last mission. This is not difficult at all. But yes, every character has their own set of missions tailored to them. Tails has one for like chopping off weeds by using his tail attack near his workshop. This is obviously sort of the unofficial tutorial one. But yes, that is pretty much everything I wanted to talk about with Sonic Adventure 1, that is. Try and think of anything else last minute to show. Okay, that one's actually a little bit difficult, if I'm not mistaken. But in any case, I think we're ending off this part here, and this playthrough here. So next time, we will actually be jumping back into Tales of Vesperia to try to show off some bonus content in that game. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for Tales of Vesperia.